Whew. Deep breaths, Eddie. Deep breaths, my friend. Or whatever similar peace-bringing action robots have. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not an engineer, mate. Right into the heart of darkness here. Hey, you don't look legionary.
So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word.
Tell me more about yourself.
Shoot.
Are you legionary?
No, sir. I'm an independent trader from Arizona.
Is it dangerous to trade with a legion?
Not at all. They're my best customers. As long as you don't try to sell them chems or alcohol, they treat you fair. Hell, I don't even need to travel with guards most of the time in Legion territory. All the bandits are dead or run off.
No, I guess that's good for the economy. You ever trade with NCR?
Between having to hire protection and getting slapped with taxes, it's more profitable to stick to Arizona and New Mexico. But I do cross the river from time to time when an opportunity comes along.
Yeah, let's talk about something else. Have you ever met Caesar?
I haven't had the pleasure. I have crossed paths with Legate Lanius, his second in command, however. It was unpleasant.
Tell me about the legate.
He's the best the Legion has to offer, or so the legionaries say. Brute of a man, wears a fancy metal mask in a battle. He killed one of my pack Brahmins simply because it was in his way. I knew better than to complain about it, though.
Oh, he sounds lovely. Anyway, what you got for sale?
Have a look.
Oh, so he's not allowed to sell alcohol or anything, but he's allowed to sell cards for gambling. Huh. Oh well. Let me see if I can sell you anything. Guess, oh, there's these missiles. And this 10mm. Yeah, to be honest, not much.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
See ya. Well, I guess he's the first pro-Legion person we've met so far. You know, except for the Legionaries themselves, who are less than talkative. Hi!
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
Oh no, I bet they're not. Oh, that's a lot of troops he has down there. This isn't gonna be good.
What the fuck was that? I've seen crippled slaves move faster.
What?
Oh, lovely,
I
and
can't wait until they let me fight.
Yeah, probably gonna end up shooting you in the head, kid.
I'm harsh on the children, but they'll be excellent legionaries. I'm quite proud of them.
Yeah, I bet you are, nut job. Fortifying gulp of water. Well, if it comes down to it, we don't have much with which to defend ourselves. Start looking around. Denarius. Shotgun. Legionary armor.
I know your kind. You die easily enough.
Oh, no, not really.
If you're injured, I might have healing powder to spare.
Are you a doctor?
I never finished my training. The Legion saw to that when they overran my town. I do know basic first aid, but I've had to rely on tribal remedies to treat illnesses and injuries. Healing powders and all that. I'm always running low on Xanderroot. Plenty of Brock flowers, though.
You're using 1 Brock flower per Xanderroot, right?
Oh, I've been using 2 roots per flower. Thanks to you, I'll be able to create twice as much healing powder per day.
Oh shit. I think I've just helped the Legion.
For sale? I'm a slave, not a merchant. I could give you some healing powder every day, but you'd have to be a friend of the Legion.
Oh, not really that. About the effectiveness of your powders.
What about it? Do you have some advice?
Never mind. What do you know about Lanius?
The Legate is not a man to be crossed, especially if you're a woman. That's all I'll talk about it.
Tell me about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Where are you from?
A small town in New Mexico. The Legion burned it a few years back. That's how I ended up here.
How long you been enslaved?
3 years and counting. If I could just get across the river, I'd be free. Not that I'd try it. I've seen what happens when you get caught.
How have women treated around here?
We're property. If you're too young or too old, the men usually leave you alone. Usually.
Ugh. See ya. Oh, that's horrifying. Got plenty of ammo, just nothing to fire it from. All they have here is these fairly useless single shotguns. The 9mm ammo might come in useful if we find a machine gun. How likely are we to find a machine gun though? Eddie, stick close, boy. Get out of that tent. Hi.
You must enter Kaisar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
He is a robot. He's... Okay, boy. You just wait here. Be good. Daddy will be back soon.
Awe. True to Kaisar.
Oh, Christ. This is a lot more than I can take out myself. Hey, an old buddy of mine.
Under penalty of death, the prisoner is forbidden to speak with you until Kaisar has permitted it.
Seriously? Hey, Benny. Hey, Benny.
Under penalty
Hey, Benny.
of death.
Hey, Benny.
Under penalty of death, the prisoner is forbidden to speak with you until Kaisar has permitted it.
That looks useful.
Awe, true to Kaisar.
Oh, he's glaring at me. I better say hi. Hi.
So I finally get to meet the courier who's accomplished so much in so little time.
Oh, thank you.
That's why I summoned you here, right? I mean, a man nearly kills you, and your response is to track him across the breadth of the Mojave? You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat? You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup? When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that.
Yeah.
The question is, are you ready to get started?
Usually that something is killing all your men. How do you know so much about me?
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile. The time is fast approaching when my Legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
So what do you want me to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip Benny was carrying when we captured him. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
And what's on the other side of these doors?
Benny's theory, if I understood it through all the screaming, was that Mr. House stashed some kind of ultimate weapon down there. A gigantic robot to stomp us all to death. Who cares? Whatever it is, House built it. So I want it destroyed.
Couldn't you use the Legionaries?
Yes, but then I'd have to kill them. You don't get it, do you? The weapons I wield are forged from blood, flesh, sinew, bone. Mortal stuff. Fragile, even. And yet my Legion obeys me even unto death. Why? Because they live to serve the greater good, and they know of no alternatives. House's machines, his technologies. What do they propose? The possibility of victory without sacrifice. No blood spilled, just rivets. That's not an idea to be put in circulation. If mankind's going to survive this moment in history, it needs warriors, not gadgets.
Okay, I'm not sure that's sustainable. Anyway, once I'm inside...
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Talk to Benny on your way out. He knows I'm going to let you decide how he dies. Maybe you want to remind him. Come back. We'll talk again when you've destroyed whatever is down in that bunker. Not before.
Okay. Hi, Benny.
Go ahead and laugh, baby. I ain't blind to the humor in this situation.
It is kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, well, laugh it up on your own time. Down to brass tacks. How'd your meet and greet with Baldy go?
Well, he gave me the platinum chip.
Sure. Baldy wants you to go down there in the bunker and destroy whatever Mr. House stashed there. Oh, you don't want to do that, baby. Whatever's down in that bunker is the key to the city called Vegas. So here's what you do. You go down there and you use the chip to do whatever Mr. House would have wanted you to do. And when you get back to the strip, you find Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. Dig?
Oh yeah, he's also rolling around in front of the Tops Casino, so he's pretty easy to find. Tell me more about yourself, then.
I'm the most interesting person I know.
Yeah, I bet. Why was your tribe called the Chairman?
Now, in the way back, we called ourselves the Boot Riders. Silly name, but that's how we rode the Mojave, dig? On our feet. We were nomadic badasses not to be trifled with, a gang of ruffians, though with a certain panache. When House gave us the tops to renovate, his robots dropped off boxes full of suits and ties and wingtip shoes. Told us we were the chairmen now. That caused an uproar, but I said the name sticks. Chow to the old ways, baby. Time to swing in style. If the shoes fit, you wear them.
What about the ugly-ass suit? So how long were you head of family?
7 years. Took over 3 days after Mr. House introduced himself. Our chief at the time, mountain of a guy named Bingo, wanted to stay nomadic. I disagreed, so he challenged me to the knife. He looked so surprised when I stuck that knife in his neck. Thought he was so tough, but he was so slow. That's how I made chief. It's how things were back then.
How did Housey introduce himself?
We were east of Vegas when the first Securitron we ever saw rolled up on us. We junked it in a minute flat. The next day, 20 roll up, so we listened. Said we'd been selected. Vegas needed us to defend it. In exchange, we'd get cushy digs, full stomachs, medical treatment. Everything a nomad never gets, in other words. Most of the tribe thought we should say no. I thought it was the best idea ever.
Not one for the old ways, are you, Ben? So what happened after you left for Tops?
I prefer the term relocated. It took every stealth boy I had to cross the river at Cottonwood Cove. That was a close shave riding a boat full of Legion boys. Once I was across, I changed into a uniform. I swiped off a dead legionary outside Nelson. Tried to sneak into the bunker, but that didn't work out. They found the chip. I wasn't going to tell them what it was used for, but let's just say they were persuasive.
They kicked the shit out of you, didn't they? Anyway.
Go on.
Caesar says I get to decide how you die.
Try not to smile so wide, baby. You might break your mouth. Yeah, Baldy said you'd get to decide. So which way you leaning?
You have a preference?
Yeah. To die in my sleep at a ripe old age after a marathon session of hey-hey with 30 sex-starved broads. You'll set that up? Look, I ain't a harbor for illusions. I ain't expecting to get out of this shindig alive. That's why I'm trying to hand you my scheme, baby. It's called having a legacy.
Something bad could happen to you right here.
The direct approach, eh? Fair enough. But you should wait until the bunker's taken care of. Caesar won't like it if you eat dessert first.
No, I bet he won't. See ya. Fairly chipper for a man who's about to die. Could always let him go, but yeah, exactly what the fuck am I supposed to do then? Fight off the entirety of the Legion? Hey Eddie. You know what? It went surprisingly well today. You know? I don't feel that bad. Okay, back with the camp.
True to Kaisar.
This ain't it, is it? Let me see. Ah. Ugh. Even the weather's terrible around this area. You hear the thunder rumbling in the distance.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Watch
Hello.
yourself, profligate.
Thanks. Don't call me profligate.
None may enter without...
I have Caesar's permission.
Kaisar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
Alright.
Kaisar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
Oh, I'm sure I will be worth it.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross. Keep barking and I'll feed you to a dog.
Anything at all in here? Alright, so this is the console. I guess we just stick it in here. Seriously? These were doors he couldn't just shoot his way through? Alright. Okay, Eddie. 200 years of history. And it probably wants to kill us. Get your best laser on. Ah, shit, there's rats in here. Oh, Christ, Housey.
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work?
What the hell do you want? Why did you send me here?
The Platinum chip is a data storage device. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
Oh, great. What will you do with your security trons?
My army will do what an army does best. Defend territory from invaders and maintain order.
Yeah. What was that you said about security
The
systems?
same equipment failure that prevents me from remotely operating this facility seems to have activated its security robots and turrets. There's a security room near the base of the stairs. Perhaps you can deactivate them yourself.
Yeah. Okay, I'll upload the goddamn data.
Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Status terminal, status log. Radiation leak. Wait. What date is it? 79, 79, okay. About 4 years ago there was a radiation leak. Turret status, protectrons, sentry bots. Everything's on active standby. Holy shit. Yeah. After Fisto? I'm not sure I'm too keen on you guys anymore. Alright, let's see what we can do. Broken. Original. 2 of them correct. Can't be this one. Can't be this one. Can't be this one. Could be this one. Yes. Mags, you are the master. Cancel security alert. Oh, that's turrets offline. Domination. So that's 5 out of 10 are alright. That one's a bit better. Okay, let's try removing some of the duds then. Come on, gotta hack this thing so it replenishes my allowances. Otherwise I'm truly bollocksed. Come on, man, come on. Ah, oh shit, gonna have to start again. Conducting. Let's try the IONs. Expedition. Definitely not expedition. Casualties. Nor was it casualties. Closest is conducting. Okay. There we go. That should be... perfect. Cancel security alert. Reconnaissance armor. Hey, awesome. It's like military grade stuff in here. Okay, Eddie, let's just... never mind, we're never gonna go through there. Holy shit. That's a lot. I mean a lot. Of these securitrons. What? Better safe than sorry, right? Boom. Yep. I think after fifth round I'm definitely gonna just kill these things on sight. Ah, this must be the... that must be the source of the radiation with the damaged maintenance bot. Now if I destroy them, they will destroy this entire facility. And I think at this stage it's probably best. God. That's really loud. Really, really loud. Jesus, my ears. Come on. Let's just get out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Your work here is done. return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind.
Yeah, I think I have bloody tinnitus as well. Oh dear God. Eddie, are you okay? Oh. Yep, it's time for right away, isn't it? Ugh.
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again.
Sure, here you go. Asshole.
Our way, true to Caesar. Watch yourself, profligate.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Well, I don't think they've noticed a massive army of upgraded superbots underneath them. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. Oh. This is strange. Hello, young lady.
I can't talk to you. It's not allowed.
Yeah, I'm your friend, so why can't we talk?
I guess that's okay. If you're a friend, can you help me?
What do you need help with?
Anthony took Sergeant Teddy away and gave him to the stinky dogs. I want him back.
Why did Anthony take him away?
Anthony said he was punishing me for trying to hide it from the Legion.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
What do you do here?
I help take care of the Brahmin. I sometimes bring water and food to people. That's it. Yeah, me too.
See it. Yeah, I gotta remember that. Not everybody does something. Especially when they're 6. Okay, let's find Anthony. Probably some snot-nosed little brat.
Our way, true to Caesar.
You're Anthony?
Outsiders are a rare sight at the fort. Step carefully around here and you might just leave alive. I'm Anthony, master of the hounds.
Nice dog.
Lupa? Yes, she's the mother of a lot of our best dogs. She's getting old, but she's still a tough old bitch. Aren't you, girl? Yeah.
I'm here for the bear.
The stupid girl should know by now that even the rags on her back are a privilege. Anyway, my mongrels like their new toy. Tell you what, you square off with 4 of my best dogs. No armor and no weapons except a machete. You survive, and I let you have the bear.
Okay. I'll fight against your goddamn dogs.